Hi everyone, this is Scott, and I'm here to take a stab at doing a toy review. Give it a shot, try my hand at it, and see how it goes. The toy I'll be doing for this first review is Stealth Force Optimus Prime. And the reason I wanted to start with this toy is because I think it's going to catch a lot of flack from people and be very unfairly overlooked for two big reasons. One, despite representing a Transformers character, despite being Optimus Prime, there's no robot mode, of course. As everyone knows, the Stealth Force line is just vehicles that convert with extra weaponry. There's no robot mode. And there's a very large portion of people that want their Transformers to have robot modes, which is a very fair opinion. I just think that this toy does a lot and is very cool and shouldn't be cast aside simply because there's no robot mode, because it does a lot of stuff and it's a very nice toy. The second reason is the price point. It is a little much. It's $24.99, and although you get a sizable toy for $24.99, it can be hard to drop that much on it, especially when you consider the rest of the Stealth Force subline, which you have the $14.99 price class, which is represented here by gears. We have the $14.99 price point. You can see a size comparison there. And then at the bottom is the $9.99 Stealth Force, which is Soundwave here. And as you can see, you can kind of see the jump from $9.99 to $14.99, but then the extra $10, it's kind of hard to pay that much. Although, I do think you get your money's worth because there's a lot of extra features here on Optimus Prime. There's a lot of electronics here. So, it can be difficult to recommend this to people because there's no robot mode and because it's kind of expensive. But it's, like I said, it's a really cool toy. And I just wanted to give people a look at it so they can see all that it does and maybe give it a second glance. So, we'll start here. First off, it's just Optimus Prime in truck mode. Nothing more to say about this mode. It's him in vehicle mode. I like the truck stylings. I've always liked the movie design and style, so you can see it here. It's a very good representation. I like it because, if you want to keep your other Optimus Prime figures in robot mode, this can be used to represent his vehicle mode, and I think that, you can achieve that contrast very well. I do want to point out these little detailings here. He's got some chain detailings right here and down here, and it's just a little thing. But I think it goes a long way to making this more than just the mode that just the regular mode. I think it adds a little more pizzazz to it. Just a note, these are soft rubber, so be careful. You don't want to bend these and have them be bent permanently, and check the one in the store before you buy, so they're not like all warped. I wish I could say more, but there's simply not much to say. It's him in truck mode. The one complaint is that this section is unpainted. I know this is supposed to be gray or silver, and these are all the running lights. I really wish that these would have been painted, especially for the money, but it doesn't detract from the toy as a whole. It's just a little nagging thing that when you look at it, that's really the only thing that's glaringly missing. Other than that, it's a fine Optimus Prime in truck mode, and like I said, he's going to be on my shelf with my Revenge of the Fallen Leader Optimus Prime, representing the robot and him representing the vehicle mode. But that's basically it for this mode, and now the real meat and potatoes. Well, first, there's this button over here.
I am Optimus Prime.
Activates, he's got voice clips done by the one and only Peter Cullen. Of course, amazing voice of Optimus Prime, he's there. It activates the laser sounds in both modes, which is a little weird, because obviously there's no weapons deployed. But, I guess there's really no way to make sure the sound effects stayed to one mode or the other. It would have been nice, but I guess there's no way to do it and still actually keep it in $24.99 price range.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Classic voice clip, along with some screeching there. More laser battle sounds.
Let's burn rubber.
And there you have it. He's just a small sampling of his sound effects, a lot of screeching, engine revving, some Peter Cullen sounds, but by pressing this Autobot symbol here is how you activate his transformation, and I'll show you right now. And as you can see, now he is in full battle mode. Get a shot of him here from the front, and go around this way. So start from the back. What happens when you press the button is these come out ever so slightly, as do these. These eject from the side. these two missile launcher pods come up. The smokestacks come forward like cannons. These side panels flip out here and become more guns. And the biggest thing is at the front, it becomes a missile launcher. They're actually shooting missiles here. I'm not going to shoot them off so I don't lose them. But there's actually a missile launcher here with the button to launch it right there. Right there where my thumb is. That's where the button to launch it is. And yeah, that's him in vehicle mode. It's very cool. I really like how the stuff comes together. Here's him going back. It really, the sound effect, you can hear the transforming sound effect in there. Here, we'll get you from a side view. You can hear the transforming sound effect, and the transforming sound effect makes a big difference, and that's a lot of reason why I think the electronics are worth the money, where sometimes you buy a Transformers toy, and you wish that they'd taken out the electronics to bring the price down a little bit. Where the mechanism with gears here, you can hear he also transforms on his own by a press of a button. But it's much slower, and you can hear that buzzing sound of the gears moving. Nice pun. The gears moving on gears. It makes a weird buzzing sound, which it's cool that it does it on its own as opposed to Soundwave where you have to manually activate it yourself. He does do it on his own, and he does it a lot smoother with the sound effect. So that, I think, on its own makes the gimmick work a lot better. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the smaller two size classes, but the fact that it's a smoother transition with the sound effect makes the extra money worth it to deal with the first one of the problems I talked about, why people don't really like this guy. And here we'll get behind the scenes so you can see the wheels moving back here. And there you have it. There's not much to say. It's a very cool toy. I really like the sound effects. I really like the way the things move. And as you can see, I'll show you the little light here in front. He's got a blue LED here. You can hear the screeching. Most of this, all the sound effects, the voice clips work for this mode. While it's kind of weird to have the lasers going off in the non-battle mode, it all works for this mode. And you can see there's some red over here.
Power up.
We got the power up. So the electronics really do make the difference, and I'm in favor of these. I really think the electronics make the extra $10 worth it. I mean, you get more toy. He feels sturdier. The transformation is really cool because it moves on its own. It has the sound effect going each way. I really, really recommend Optimus Prime if you have the disposable income. I mean, it's not for everyone. If you can't get past the fact that he has no robot mode, I can't recommend him anymore to you. But if you have a little extra cash lying around, give him a shot. At least play with him in the store and see how he works and how he operates. Because, like I said, it's a unique toy. It's very, very different, but I think that's what makes it special. And then he says turn here. He says turn here, and I think another voice clip is turn left, which is kind of weird. But you have a very cool battle mode combined with a very cool truck mode, combined with Peter Cullen and Optimus Prime, and I think you have a winner. I really think this is the pinnacle of the Stealth Force line. I really hope that there's no one else in this size class. I mean, I don't know who else you could do. Maybe Transformers 3 will provide more characters, but having Optimus Prime at the top of the size class just makes it feels right. So that is my first toy review. I know it was a little sloppy. I know the camera works a little sloppy. Please forgive me. But I just wanted to give it a shot, and I mostly wanted to give this toy some love. But I didn't want to just make a video of me doing this over and over again. So I thought I might as well review it. So thanks to everyone for watching, and I'll see everyone a little later.